I told them you're the one, but I didn't say you're breaking me nightly. My body sleeps with you, my soul still flinches. I sleep beside you, but I ache beside a ghost. You touch me like you love me, but you never stay. I told them I sleep with you. I didn't say I cry. After, my skin knows your warmth. My heart knows your absence. They know your name. They don't know what I gave up for it. I told them you're mine. I never said you wanted to be. I sleep with you, hoping one day you'll mean it. You take my clothes off, not my pain. They think I'm lucky. They don't know I'm bleeding beautifully. I told them you're the one. I never told them I'm losing myself. Every night I hand you my body. You never ask for my soul. I told them I love you. I didn't say I hate myself for it. My bed knows your name. My prayers don't. I told them it's love. But I don't know what it is anymore. You undress me like a ritual, but love never shows up. I told them I'm yours, but you're never mine in daylight. I gave you my nights. You never asked for my mornings. You hold me like treasure, then vanish like smoke. My silence sleeps with you louder than my words ever could. I told them you're my comfort. I didn't say you're my addiction. I let you in. Now I can't get you out. I told them you're here, but you're only here in flesh. I let you touch me. I wish you'd see me. I sleep beside you. I dream of someone who loves me back. You make me feel naked with my clothes still on. You never kissed me like you meant to stay. I told them you're safe. I lied. I let you lie next to me. You taught me how to lie to myself. I let you use my body, hoping you'd notice my soul. I told them I'm in love, but it feels like grief. I didn't just sleep with you. I slept with the idea of mattering. You whisper love at night. You forget it by morning. I gave you my bed. You never gave me your heart. You undress me like art, but never hang me in daylight. I told them you're the one. I never said I'm breaking inside. Your hands remember me, but your heart keeps forgetting. I let you in deep. You left me hollow. I told them you're mine, but only at midnight. You stay in my bed, not in my life. I gave you my warmth. You gave me your cold goodbye. I told them you care, but silence screams louder than words. You undress my body, not my sorrow. I told them you're everything. I didn't say I feel like nothing. You made me believe. Now I sleep with doubt. You looked into my eyes, but never stayed long enough to see me. I told them you're real. I forgot you disappear. You gave me nights I wanted forever. You reach for me, but never hold on. I told them you're the one. I didn't say I'm just one of many. I sleep with you, but loneliness sleeps deeper. You made love to my body. My soul watched from a distance. You touched me like I was holy, but only in darkness. I told them you're close. I didn't say I feel abandoned. You taste like promises. You act like none were made. My body is yours. My wounds are mine. I gave you every part. You never gave me peace. I told them you're gentle. They didn't see the bruises I hide inside. You sleep next to me, but wake up far away. You touched me like a poem, then tore out the page. I sleep with you. Regret sleeps deeper. You took off my clothes. I took off my guard. Only one of us felt naked. I told them we're happy. I lied so well I believed it. You borrowed my body, but stole my peace. You came in silence. You left a scream. I told them you love me, but even your touch feels lost. You filled my nights, but emptied my chest. I let you in. Now I don't recognize myself. You kissed me like a promise, then walked away like a stranger. I gave you the moon. You gave me shadows. You sleep in my bed, but haunt my heart. I told them you're healing. I didn't say the wounds are mine. You held me like a secret, then dropped me like a sin. You taste like longing. You feel like goodbye. I loved you with a fire. You left me with ashes. You used my body like a prayer, then left me faithless. I told them we fit, but broken pieces fit too. I gave you light. You gave me smoke. I told them I'm okay. I scream in silence. You touched me, but never held what mattered. I undressed my soul. You barely noticed. I told them it's love, but it feels like war. You held me like a dream. I woke up alone. You tasted my lips, but never learned my name. I told them I'm chosen. I feel discarded. You reached for my skin. My heart was right there. You laid beside me, but your thoughts were miles away. I told them you're home, but I've never felt more homeless. You pressed your lips to mine, but your soul never kissed back. I told them you stayed, but you left long ago. I held on to you. You held on to convenience. I let you in. You left the door open for hurt. I told them you're kind. They don't see the cuts inside. You held my body, but never held my truth. You held my body like gold, but spent my love like spare change. I told them you're here, but I still feel empty. You took my breath away, then left me gasping alone. I gave you nights, you gave me nothing to wake up for. You sleep beside me, but I only feel haunted. I told them you're everything, but everything still feels missing. You kissed my lips, but never asked what I'm starving for. I told them it's love, but it feels like slow dying. You touched my body, but I needed you to reach my silence. I begged the stars for you. They sent a lesson instead. You stayed the night, but never stayed in love. I gave you my softest parts. You never held them gently. I told them we're close, but you don't even see me. You turned my warmth into a place to rest, not stay. I told them you saved me, but I keep drowning. You borrowed my love like a blanket, then left me cold. I gave you a home in me. You left it abandoned. I told them I'm yours, but you never claimed me in daylight. You kissed me like poetry, but wrote me out of your story. I sleep with you, but ache for meaning. You gave me nights filled with noise, but I craved your silence. I told them you love me. I forgot to mention how it hurts. You undressed me slowly, then disappeared quickly. I gave you pieces I never got back. I told them you're the one. I didn't say how alone I feel. You held me like a song, but skipped the lyrics. I gave you everything. You gave me maybe. You touched me like a habit, not a heart. I told them you stay, but only until it's convenient. You made my body your escape. My heart was never a destination. I sleep next to you. My soul still flinches. You kissed me to silence me, not to hear me. I gave you forever. You only offered the night. You love me in secret. I die in silence. I told them I'm wanted. I didn't say it's only at night. You laid beside me, but never really came close. You found comfort in my body. I found heartbreak in your eyes. You touched me deeply, but never with love. I let you in. You built nothing, then walked out. I gave you warmth. You turned it to steam and vanished. You made my body yours, but called my soul too much. I told them you're gentle. I didn't say I bleed silently. You looked at me like art, then left me unfinished. I loved you out loud. You only whispered back. You came for comfort. I stayed for connection. I told them I'm loved. I didn't say I feel forgotten. You reached for my skin. I needed you to reach my wounds. You laid with me, but never laid down your walls. I gave you space inside me. You treated it like a hotel. I told them you're the one, but you keep choosing others. You used my body like a song, but skipped the meaning. I loved you with depth. You only skimmed the surface. I told them we're close, but you feel miles away. You made me feel seen, then shut your eyes. You said stay, but kept walking emotionally. I told them you're my peace. They don't hear the war inside. You touched me to feel something. I let you to feel you. You wanted my body. I wanted a home. I gave you truth. You fed me silence. You held me like a moment. I held you like a lifetime. You tasted my skin, but never savored my soul. I told them you're the one. You treat me like a secret. You reached for my pun, but never held my pain. I gave you love. You called it too much. You made my body feel wanted. My heart still feels abandoned. I told them you stay. They don't see me crying alone. You undressed my body, but clothed my truth in silence. I gave you my light. You walked me into the dark. You held my hips, but never held my heart. I told them I'm yours. You never told them I exist. You loved my softness, but couldn't carry my depth. You took all of me, then acted like it meant nothing. I loved you loudly. You whispered goodbye. You made me feel wanted, then made me feel worthless. I told them I'm loved, but I cry myself to sleep. You touched me like desire. I needed you like home. You loved my body. I just wanted you to love my soul. I gave you pieces I'd never given anyone. You left them shattered. You looked at me like forever, then blinked. I told them you're mine, but you never claimed me in public. You stayed in my bed, but never in my life. You held me like comfort, then left like a storm. I told them you're special, but you made me feel replaceable. You took me to heaven, then dropped me into silence. You said I'm safe, then made me fear love. I told them it's real, but I don't even know what we are. You kissed me like a poem, then burned the page. You were gentle with my body, brutal with my heart. I told them your love, but love doesn't feel this lonely. You whispered, stay, but your eyes begged me to leave. You liked the way I broke for you. I gave you light. You left me in flickers. You came into my life like a song, but stayed like static. I told them I'm seen, but I feel invisible.